Hi there, and welcome to another edition here on Busternet. These are the Gloucester City Diaries, and yes, we've moved off the relegation zone. In our last episode, I was nearly in tears when we beat Norwich 5-1. This was covered in the previous episode. We had a really good performance on this day. We utterly annihilated the Canaries, and Joe Hanks, he grabbed a hat trick. Donnelly had three great assists. I took off McNulty in the 90th minute. He had two goals on the day. It was a really good all-around performance. I followed that up with a win over Middlesbrough as well, away from home, making this our first away victory of the season. Again, we actually played a lot better, and we did good in this game, beating Borough, and we then drew against Bournemouth and West Ham, and against Chelsea we were the better side actually for the first half, and Chelsea scored off a corner. Yep, a set piece goal. They really couldn't create anything worthwhile during the whole match. I was pretty okay. I was pretty happy with our performance overall, but we still need to get in some players. And I've actually been thinking about it for a while. So I used a different approach for my players. Now that I have to be very methodical. We have a goal. I need to get about 15 to 20 points before the winter break. And then after that, bring in more better players, and hopefully we have enough of a spine to do something about staying up and doing a lot better than fighting for avoiding the drop. So what I've done is, generally what I would do is this. Okay, I know that I have a tactic I want to play. In fact, I have a tactic that can flip and flop four ways. It can play as a 4-1-4-1. It can play as a 4-1-2-2-1. It can play as a 4-3-3, and it can also go into a Da Feng. So, plenty of options. Depends on who I play against and what kind of attack they have. All three tactics have something in common. They need me to have a strong right wing. They can bomb down the flanks. They also need me. I have a creative side, which is the left hand side of the pitch. My weakest areas are currently in my team. I've already spotted. Is my midfield. Basically, I only have Hayam here who can be a central midfielder on defend duty. I don't have anybody else who can play in that role who is good enough. So I need to go and get a ball-winning midfielder. And somebody who has the guile to lay the ball off at the right time to play. So he has to have some decisions in him. We also seem to have a problem with our fullbacks. The fullbacks are okay, they're average, but I've already sussed out one fullback that will give me the option of using him as an inverted wingback. Finally, I definitely need a new keeper. So the priority has to be, we need to get a central midfielder, we need to get a fullback, we need to get a goalkeeper, and hopefully I still have money left over to get a striker and a central and probably a right winger. But so far the team has been doing quite well. Donnelly has been playing so well this season. He's only acceleration of 12, but his decision making has been good, and his determination helps him get behind. I mean, he just he has this never say die attitude, and he's already grabbed 4 assists in 10 appearances, which is amazing. But frankly, 3 of those came in one game against Norwich, so we shouldn't get too carried away with that. So our goal has to be to find the right player. So what do I do? I go to my scouting panel here. I have my scouting. So you're limited by everything that you know, right? All your known players. Our world knowledge has improved. It used to be 7%, now it's 23%. So what I do is this. I go to quick search and I go to first team player. I don't choose any position. Here I know I need to get a midfielder in the center. His role is going to be that of, I won't choose ball winning midfielder because ball winning midfielder will just give me defense attributes, right? I actually want something more like a box to box midfielder. Now the box to box midfielder will have they will have more attributes like acceleration and stuff like that. So I go next, then I drop in the 29 here, current ability and potential ability. This makes sure that at least from the scout's perspective is better than what I have. Okay, that's fine for me. And these are the attributes that they've picked. Finishing, first touch, long shots. I don't need long shots. Okay. Passing, tackling, anticipation, bravery, composure, concentration, decisions, determination off the ball, positioning, work rate. I'll take that. Balancing, natural fitness, stamina, and strength. Okay, that's pretty good. So we got to okay. Now immediately I have this in front of me. I've got this whole bunch of players. Now what you want to do is you want to filter. You want to go to your show filters, and make sure this is checked. If not, you get a bigger list. But guess who's going to be in the list now? You're going to have players who obviously don't want to come or you can't even afford, like Renato Sanchez. I mean, come on. My budget is only 21 million. So it pops that out, realistic transfers. Now you can even fine tune this even more by adding in value, but never mind. What we're gonna do is we're gonna scout these players out. So my scouts are going out to scout these players out. Some of them I've already received news about them, and we'll be making a decision. However, for the others where there's only a range, I need my scouts to do something. And so far, my scouts, well, they've given me some play indicative ideas of who I can look at. So we're feverishly looking for players, and I need to talk to my board very soon because my wage budget available is only 14.46k per week, which is kind of miserable. Financially, we're just under the wage budget at the moment, and I know that the four signings will take me over the wage budget. So the scouts are hard at work for us to make a decision when the January transfer window hits. And here we go, West Brom to face Gloucester City. This is going to be a match. I don't think we stand much of a chance against West Brom. They've got a very good side this season, and easily one of the favorites to finish in the top 10. They're in the Europa Cup as well, and I know that we have a big match and a lot to ask of my players. And my head is just throbbing with music at the moment because I'm think that's the only way I'm gonna make myself impervious to emotional outbursts if we win or if the AI scores a goal from a corner or a throw in, which is extremely likely. So if I burst into song sometime during the game, please excuse me because it's my way of handling the stress. I am with the ball to Chirichi, out to Crane, to Hanks, and we give the ball away. Mm-hmm. I am with the ball to Olmedo. That's a good break in their transition. Oh, Conte to Nunnally. I'm expecting. Oh, the boys have done well enough to block that attempt, but still, 6 minutes in, and Olmedo out to Grosicki to Hayam. Olmedo now to McNulty. He gets the ball, and we have a goal. I don't believe this. Gloucester have taken the lead against West Brom, but as we know, this game can quickly turn on its head. Yes, Olmedo. That was a really nice pass into space. Rika made a mistake, and the only reason why we have that one goal lead is not because of some ingenious skill, it's because they made a mistake. So we have to be extremely prepared for the count for them to come back. Bentaleb now. Chirchi gets the ball. Crane. No, I was a great save. It was almost a carbon copy of the first goal. Nunnally with the corner. Electric Barbarella. And Quieto is going to have a goal kick out to Crane. No. Chirchi to Grosicki. Olmedo to Hanks. Grosicki with the bubble. Grosicki with the ball to Olmedo. Olmedo to McNulty. McNulty's off. McNulty has the ball. McNulty holds it up and can't find Donnelly. But Chirichi, the youngster, has done well. Wins the ball back. Rosicky gets it to Olmedo. Olmedo to McNulty. McNulty inside the box shoots. But Mignolet, well, he makes a simple save. And now we have to concentrate on the game because I don't want to break out and start getting the commentary all wrong by saying words from a song that I'm listening to at the same time. Joe hangs to the corner. Ahead with the free kick. I can't even get that right. Hayam picks the pieces up. Crane out wide. Keeps it simple. Please keep it simple. Yes, to Hanks. Keep it simple, Hanks. To Chirichi. Chirichi, youngster. I want to sign him on a long-term contract. Donnelly. Um, Tackled. Hyam wins the ball back. McNulty, can he do something with this? He's under a lot of pressure. And Nico Elvedi holds back McNulty. We get a free kick in a very dangerous area. And again, Olmedo to Grosicki. Grosicki back to Hanks. Fullback is available. They don't use him. Hyam to Olmedo. Olmedo back to Hanks. Hanks to Grosicki. Grosicki works back. Crane cuts inside, gets it to Hanks. Grosicki again with the ball. McNulty sides it to Olmedo. Olmedo to Donnelly. Donnelly takes a shot from range, and that is not gonna test the keeper. Here we go. Mignolet with the goal kick. Hanks and Bentale makes it easy. Nunnally. Okay, what can we do? Okay, I'm gonna change. They cleared it. Okay, we're gonna do something different. Alright, we've taken the lead, and I'm doing something radical. Um, I want to win the ball in the opponent's half, and I want to put them under some pressure. Because we're not winning the second ball here. I'm hoping this works. Yes, I'm hoping. Lots of hope here. Rosicki with the ball dribble less will get him to close down much more. Move into channels. Donnelly will do the same. These boys, well, more direct passes. Sounds like a plan. Alright, and he won't. Okay. I'm thinking, yeah, more direct passing is also okay for him. And we'll just have to keep an eye out on those two. Alright, confirm the changes, counter structured. We are going to change certain things. The reason why I'm doing this is because we want to try and win the ball in the opponent's third, the second balls especially. So we've taken a 1 goal lead. If this turns out to be a disaster, it's a disaster. Here we go. Chierici does well. Gets Donnelly into the action. Donnelly back to Chierici. The defender is in a very attacking position. Hanks to Olmedo. Olmedo to Grosicki. Grosicki. McNulty. McNulty shoots. And he could have made it too. Alright, we're going to make another change. We're going to turn this guy into an advance forward on attack. Advance forward on attack. And this guy into a deep line forward on support. The other Joe Hanks with a free kick into the wall it goes, and this is where it's very dangerous. Nunnally is off at light speed, and it goes to a commercial break. Joe Hanks with another free kick into the wall, and we get a corner. 35 minutes on the clock. Gloucester City still leading West Brom. We changed tactics because we want to win the ball in the opponent's half now, and we don't want to have to fight for the second ball in our half. Hanks, another corner. Okay, we're gonna make one more change. Alright, so for my free kicks now, my attacking free kicks, I'm gonna have more players back. They're gonna all stay back now. On the left, on the right as well, they're all staying back. This is the plan. For defending free kicks, we will have one player forward. For the right, one player forward. Corner, Joe Hanks to the corner. Ooh, inches wide. Chirichi is having a very good game. We have to Tony, we have to Pulis West Brom. Basically, that's my plan. Krosicki with a free kick into the box. Penalty, please. De Havilland wins the ball and crosses it. McNulty, inches wide. Inches wide. If we lose this game, it's going to be injustice. Donnelly with the ball. Plays it to Olmedo. Olmedo back to Donnelly. Donnelly holds it up. Gives it to Dunkley. Dunkley, who's playing as a defensive fullback, does well. Hyam. Back to Dunkley. Dunkley, don't do something stupid. Hanks to Donnelly. Donnelly into McNulty. McNulty again. Mignolet makes another save. How McNulty ended up on the right, I have no idea. My whole plan was for him to attack from the left. Alright, we're doing well. Have to assertively tell them that things are going well. They are capable of doing better. Alright, Carrillo, Bentale, now to Callas. Callas out wide to Nunnally. Into space of Carrillo. This is a very, very quick attack, and Seferovic has given them the equalizer from the kickoff. Well, it's my weakness at the moment. So if we had converted some of those chances we had in the first half, we would be the game would have been high. We would have had a good lead and would be comfortable. But yeah, I kind of expected this long goal kick here. Chirichi wins the ball. McNulty heads it down for Donnelly. That's good football. Donnelly can't do much with that. Grosicki pulls back. Olmedo is not far. Plays it to Hanks. Grosicki now to McNulty. McNulty looks up, finds Hyam and Crane cuts inside. Plays it back to Hyam. Olmedo, Grosicki. Grosicki, Donnelly. Donnelly back to McNulty. Olmedo outside the box. Has to play back to Hyam. Hyam again to Hanks. Joe Hanks tries to thread the pass to for McNulty. Can't do it, and this is the defender's ball. Free kick, Conte to take this. Into the box it goes. Seferovic and Diamantakos almost makes it 2-1. Well, I can't take off Rory Donnelly, but I'm toying with the idea of bringing Macaulay Bone on. Hanks to Olmedo to Grosicki to Donnelly. Donnelly to Hanks. Hanks back to Hyam. Hyam to Grosicki. Hanks again. He wanted to line up a shot, but he was closed down really quickly. Hyam to McNulty to Grosicki to Donnelly. Donnelly to Olmedo. And it's a brilliant goal from Olmedo. It's 2-1. Gloucester have retaken the lead. What a goal from Olmedo. We needed a moment of magic, and it was delivered by the young Spaniard. Hyam to look at this play of Donnelly, and there was no way Olmedo strikes it first time. What a goal. What a goal. The lead has been restored to 1. Gloucester playing pretty well at the moment, but it's not going to be easy. I'm expecting, yeah, they got both the attack fullbacks on attack now. Carillo out wide to Rika, Rika to Nanali, and there we go. They level the match. It's as if this is the thing about we have to keep the ball away from West Brom, and they do quite a good job of moving the ball through the transitions and getting a goal. So I get excited when we score a goal and then 2 minutes later they score one back. Hmm. As you can see, our right flank is very weak. Both our fullbacks are not very good at the moment. Olmedo, Nanali, well, they're about to make it a solid lead now. Gloucester 2, West Brom 2. Can't fault my boys for effort. They're playing well. If this is any indication, we should be able to avoid the drop. There's not much time left. 73 minutes on the clock. Corner, Dozel, into the box it goes. And yes, Tony Pullis' side are very good at scoring from corners and set pieces. Kato to Crane. I'm just looking at the clock, hoping that it converts to like 89 minutes with 1 minute of extra time. McNulty tried to pass the ball. Grosicki was in two minds as to whether or not he should go for that ball. Grosicki back to Olmedo. Olmedo into space for Donnelly. Donnelly incredibly wins the header. It's 3-2. It's a crazy match, this is. Gloucester City have retaken the lead. They don't want to go down. This is what you get with a determined squad. What a ball from Olmedo. Donnelly turning backwards, heads it, and the keeper was in no man's land. Mignolet once again proving that he's hopeless with balls over the top. Mignolet committing himself in no man's land, and we took the lead. Now is a question of what we can do. All right, we have done the deed. Okay, now we have to hold the lead. Okay, so tactic-wise, Da Funk. All right, we're going to Da Funk now. Wide midfielder on support. Wide midfielder on support. No, cancel. We're not going to change our tactics. We're going to keep playing the way we are. And hopefully it's enough. Free kick, Nunley. Into the box it goes. And, yeah. What can you say about Tony Pullis' side? They are the set piece geniuses. Once again, a set piece goal. It's 3-3. West Brom 3, Gloucester City 3. What can we say about them? But it was a good performance by the boys. We just couldn't keep the lead. Hayam to Olmedo to Grosicki, Grosicki to Donnelly, Donnelly back to Olmedo. This is the possession that we could sneak a win here if we're lucky. Grosicki to Hanks, back to Hayam. The boys are playing this to the bazaar. Grosicki to Donnelly, Donnelly out wide to Dunkley. Dunkley is not going to cross this. Olmedo back to Hanks. Grosicki back to Hanks. McNulty now with the ball finds Donnelly. Donnelly plays it back to Hanks. Hanks to Hayam. Hayam cuts inside, gets it to Olmedo, and it's enough. The Gloucester boys have done enough. They took the lead a few times, but they couldn't hold on to it, and we have managed to share the spoils with West Brom. We were unlucky. We were just unlucky. It was a really good game. We dominated possession, 64%. Unfortunately for us, we couldn't convert this into a 3 points. But we're not far from the relegation zone, still 5 points away. And another point earned, hard-fought point over West Brom. We've won 3 matches this season, drawn 6. And if you see the rest of the table, Aston Villa, the other side that's been promoted, they're doing pretty well. 18 points now, 4 wins and 6 draws. Pretty identical our results. They've lost 1 less game than us. And at the bottom, the other 2 promoted sides, Crystal Palace, well, they're still struggling. Hull are struggling as well. Everton are near the bottom. Watford, who had promised such great things at the start of the season, people are tipping them for a top 10 finish as well. They're near the relegation zone. Swansea, Gloucester, Middlesbrough, and 2 other clubs. Yes, we're all happily holding hands here. Any one of us could be dragged into the relegation fight. And it's an incredible run that we're having. Again, once again we cannot take the win. This happened a few times this season. We took the lead against United, conceded in the 90th minute. We took the lead against Bournemouth, then we conceded there. Now we couldn't hold on to the lead against West Brom. We can just keep this going. We might still be able to avoid the drop, but still, it's early days in the season. This is, after all, a side that was heavily tipped to go down, and I mean heavily tipped. Let's once again look at the team comparison. Now, this is where our defenders stack up with the rest of the league. Okay, in defense. In every single category, we are almost the lowest in the league. In terms of tackling, we're the lowest. In terms of marking, we're the worst. In terms of positioning, we're the worst. In terms of pace, we're the worst. In terms of acceleration, we don't have the mentals to play a very good game. We are very slow defensively. That's it. Technically, our defense as well is in technical skills, they are the worst in the league. Okay, we can only hit the ball. All right, that's fine. But our jumping reach is the worst, one of the best. So that's at least, with some balls in the air, we can get by. Which is why I'm depending so much on my free kicks and my corners. In terms of attack, as you can see, attack terrible. So we are probably the worst team in the land. And we've got high hopes, and morale is apparently quite good now. That point against West Brom did enough for our morale. I will have to start playing Federico Salvatore in a few games. He's not a bad youngster. I want to give him a chance. Stefano Chirici, his attributes are pretty average, but still he's one of the best defenders we have. Well, this has been quite a result for us. We're still managing to keep our heads above water, and I hope this show was entertaining at least. We were playing against Tony Pullis' West Bromwich Albion, and we have quite a few more difficult matches coming. Got Tottenham, Stoke, Hull, Watford, and maybe I'll save it for Crystal Palace because this looks like a bad run coming up. Leicester, Spurs, Stoke, Hull, Watford, Arsenal, and Crystal Palace. If I can get 1 point in the next 5 games, it would be a bloody miracle. And then we face Man City, and then we go through a bad run. And in January, hopefully we get some signings because Liverpool, United, Everton, Norwich, they're going to be tough games. And by then, we'll form a clearer picture of where we're heading. Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Gloucester City Diaries while they're in the Premiership. And if you have any questions, you know where to find me. You can always look me up on Twitter at Busternet or addicted2fm.com, my website. I always answer questions there. Once again, we have a community actively talking about the game and helping others out with the game. You become a member of the community when you donate to our channel, which you can do at www.patreon.com/busternet, and you get access to exclusive content and videos as well. So help keep this channel going, and we can try and help more people with the game. And if you have any questions, you know where to find me. Meantime, you guys take care and have a good one. Let's see if Gloucester can stay up. Bye bye.